Hello and welcome everybody. Had a bit of a technical mishap here before getting started. My computer apparently didn't fully update last night like I thought it was going to, so it had to quick finish that right when I was about to get started. Thankfully, as you can see, everything's up and running right now, although I don't have Discord working right now. It's just boot looping on my computer right now, which is kind of frustrating, so nobody in voice chat right now because I don't have that going, like I said, but if I do end up getting that up and running partway through the stream here, I'll see if anybody is willing to join. Otherwise, yeah, so let's get back to the Ashura Temple here, which this is, for those of you who weren't here for the last stream, this is how far we made it into that. This panel is supposed to be covering the front there, but has literally nothing holding it in. Those two holes there are for separate pieces of plastic that you're meant to glue if you want to have that chest panel permanently opened. But I'm not gluing anything for this. This is being held together by tape, and held together by tape fairly well, all things considered, although the arms are a little flimsy. But yeah, let's get the rest of the Ashura Temple built here, and then move on to the last one in the set, the Bachu, and then depending on how long both of those take, I might sprinkle in a bonus build here at the end. We'll see what the time frame's looking like. But yeah, so with that intro out of the way, music is a little too loud here. I'm going to turn that down. Okay. Yeah, that should be coming in a little better now. So, gotta change this right over so I can see my chat. And I already did get partially started with the leg in our last stream, but I had to abruptly cut it short due to some real life stuff happening, so I wasn't able to finish these builds. But yeah, so I'm just gonna get the nubs off of the thigh pieces here, and just get going from there. Appreciate just how sharp the molding is on these pieces. It's still surprising to me considering the age of this kit and the age of the mold for sure. Let's see, I need part number 31, which is not on this runner, it's on the pink runner. There it is. Probably don't need to be precious about the nubs on this one since it's on the inside of the leg. Okay, let's see here. So the long part faces outward, making up the hip joint there, being stiff as usual, and then yeah, these L-shaped parts. Oh, I missed a part when I was cutting up parts for the legs. Where is that part? I don't know if y'all could hear that, but a certain cat is screaming her head off outside this door, and I really wish she wouldn't do that because that is very irritating. I hope my mic is picking that up because my ears certainly are. So this little bracket here is actually for holding on the tubing, which I'm leaving off in my build here just for the sake of simplicity, and I'll add those on there when I inevitably get to actually gluing this down to remove seam lines and improve stability and all that good stuff. But this should, in the meantime, help keep these aligned slightly better here. Yep, this is taking me back to the last build stream. This thing is very fiddly when you don't glue stuff down. Let's try that again. Jesus, come on now. there's a little groove that you guys probably can't even see because of how dark this plastic is. There's a groove in here that this itty bitty little piece is supposed to slide into, and if I can't get it in there and like have it stay in there, I might just leave it out, honestly, but I'm gonna try one or two more times here. Such a cramped space and everything wants to come misaligned. There we go. Got that in there now, that little bracket, which probably camera's a little crappy to be picking up something like that, but now I can clamp these on over it, which the tabs on these are very loose, so these are not going to hold together on their own. Wait, do I have this in here backwards? No. Okay, that goes front. Interesting. Where do you go? Oh, that was a part that fell out earlier. Well, I'm going to need to tape the thighs together because they are not going to hold together on their own. Yeah, you see they just immediately fall apart. Try this. Oh, no. Okay, that itty bitty little bracket almost came off again. Thankfully I saved it though. Interesting, unlike the other two kits in this set so far, this is not holding together on its own. Parts don't seem to be aligned all that well either. That's a molding issue, not an assembly issue, I believe. Okay, I'm gonna get another strip of tape for the back just for extra support. Yeah, it's gonna be a little crooked there. Should hopefully be okay though. And then I need part 21 off of this. Where's 21? There's 21. Oh, that part. Wait. Oh, that part. Interesting. Okay, I clipped off something on here that was not a nub apparently. Yeah, I did. Uh-oh. Well, that part's just getting glued down anyway. There's supposed to be a little tab right there that something would help you line up to glue it on, so it's going to be missing a kneecap here, but that's okay. That part needed to be glued anyway, so that's not as bad as when I accidentally clipped the connection tabs off of the G-Rune's hand. That was pretty bad. Anyway, what else do the legs need? Yeah, the feet, what do the feet need? I'm just gonna build both feet right now, but I'll build up the other leg after I have this leg done, just because this step in the manual it says build them together. Okay, that comes off. 107 here. Making up the back part of the tripod that is every heavy metal's foot. Every heavy metal in Elgaim has tripod feet, and I find that so fascinating. Makes them makes some kits want to kind of fall over if one of those joints isn't holding up really good, but it looks neat. Let's see how well these feet hold together on their own here. I'm missing some parts. I need to cut off these boxes here. Very complicated feet on this kit. Kind of interesting. But also just, you know, in hindsight, I mean, I haven't built the bat shoe yet, so I'm not sure if it's the case for that one, but the OG, out of all 4 kits in this set, holds together the best. And I find that fascinating. I don't know what it was about that kit. It just held together like a dream. Barely needed any tape, which will hopefully make that one easier to paint and build, because of these 4, that one and the bat shoe are the ones that I really want to have built properly and painted all nice, because of the 4, those 2 are my favorite easily. Still haven't been able to find a high grade Elgheim for sale anywhere though. Kind of upsetting. This part definitely needs tape, because I don't think anything else is gonna be able to hold that. Yeah, I'll set that aside for now and see how the rest of this goes. These feet are most certainly not holding together on their own, I can already tell. I'll see how far I can push it though. Even with the tape, this is proving to be quite difficult. Okay, and then let's see if just the pure friction holds these together, I guess. Oh, that wasn't, I need that exposed so I can stuff this in there. And that's supposed to go down there like that. Yeah, the Gruen and the OG did not have these kind of issues assembling their feet. They kind of just held themselves together, so yeah, more tape is abound. I'm trying to see. Okay, that's barely holding itself together there, but I'm gonna put some tape down on there before it comes apart on me again. At the very least, get these taped down. And then that should... I guess this is supposed to be sort of like that, although it doesn't say not to glue it in the instructions, but it does kind of give it, I guess, a toe bend. Anyways, I'm just gonna quick power through all the nubs on the other side here and then just, excuse me, just get this assembled real quick and then we'll move on to the rest of the leg. Try something here real quick. If I put these together like that, will I still be able to get those? Huh. Interesting. And then can I slide? Interesting. I can maybe do it that way and it might be a little more sturdy. No. Come on now. I think of the 3 kits I've built so far in this 4 set, this has got to be my least favorite build-wise, because those arms and then these legs and feet are just so fiddly and overly complicated. I'm just going to do this the same way I did the other one, I think. It's just going to be how it goes. Oh, I missed part of the nub on that one. Or maybe that was a bit of a mold flash, I don't know. Just well enough for me to get this in there. Okay, now I should be able to. I'm just gonna do a strip of tape across the bottom for this one just to hold it together. Come on now. Okay, that's barely holding together, but it's holding together. Let's see here. Off the right leg, I suppose, so I need parts 10 and 9. why they're not fitting. Let's try that again. Oh wait, is this for the... I guess this is... I accidentally cut... Wait. What? Man, these instructions are super confusing, bruh. I guess I cut the parts for the left leg instead of the right leg earlier, so... Interesting. Yeah, and those parts that I thought were nubs that I cut are actually not for the knee armor like I initially had thought. They were for a tubing detail on the back that's done in plastic rather than with a rubber tube, so... Gonna put the tape back on that thigh here. Get back to the leg. So yeah, this piece here that I'm cutting the nubs off real quick, it has a little itty bitty little hole in there, and that was supposed to go into a tab on here that I cut off, which is unfortunate, but lesson learned. Shouldn't be too big of a hassle to glue that later if I need to. Getting confused with the instructions again. Alright, foot. And then... Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, that is not holding in there like I wanted it to. I think I'm gonna go the nuclear option for this. That should hold it together now. The fact that they show these being assembled from the, like, they're not showing them from the front in the manual is incredibly confusing, because it's getting me confused on what direction certain things should be, like, facing and stuff, but let me get some tape wrapped around that calf there, and we'll have the left leg done. Very loose foot joint there. Interesting that it has a toe joint though. Pop that into the leg and we can start to appreciate just how large the Ashura temple is going to be. Let's get the other leg built. there's an extra part that's supposed to go into the head, but I think without gluing it, it's not going to fit, so I'm just going to ignore that. I was looking at this piece right here to make up some of the tubing in the head that isn't covered by the cables that the instruction has you put in there. Anyway, we're focused on the leg right now. Big problem that I'm noticing right away is that the knee joints on this kit are going to be pretty loose if this is the only thing that they have to support them, because I don't think putting the other parts on, like around this, is gonna fix a lot of these issues I'm noticing here, because the tolerances are just not tight enough for some reason. Need that. So yeah, this little thing sticking out, you can probably barely even see that. That is not a nub, that is part of the thing that you need for some pieces of the assembly that the instructions do not make obvious enough is what that's for. So I'm going to be extra careful for that on the bat shoe, just in case. Okay. Overly complicated. Has no reason to be this intricate. I guess they were feeling bold when they were engineering this one back in the day. Why is I'm having more trouble with this one than I did with the other one? I don't understand. I could get this piece in there, but apparently it's not in there well enough to... Like, this hinge here is for the knee. It's too weak. There's no friction there. So, I don't understand how this is supposed to hold up these rather large legs. Is there flash or something that's keeping these from, like, sitting flush? No. I don't understand why this isn't staying together. Or at least staying close together, you know? Okay, I'm gonna try a different approach here. side, these don't line up all that well either. Kind of strange. I'm gonna see, will this hold them in place long enough for me to get tape on it? No, there's no way. Yeah, that hole is purely there to show you where that's supposed to go. It doesn't actually have anything holding it on there, so... Okay, let's try this again. Please don't fall apart on me. Why are these doing this? More tape, nothing more tape can't fix, right? Just so that I can keep this together long enough for demonstration anyway. Have the foot assembled, so I just need literally just these big parts here, and that's the other leg complete. Somehow that's holding together, even if it is just barely doing it. Let's play everybody's favorite game with their model kits. Can you stand up on your own? Well, sort of. It can sort of stand up on its own. Just not very well. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else I can get together here without too much headaches. Let's see how well the radar dish looking weapons hold together, because that's the next step in the instructions, because I skipped ahead in the last stream so that I could build the torso and have everything like stacked onto it. Interesting. These two halves hold together without needing any adhesive, and then interesting. beam barrels for these radar dish guns are too big for the holes that they go in, or the holes just aren't deep enough or something, but so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Let's see. Looks like these almost the entirety of the assembly for the thing that holds them at least onto the back of the kit doesn't require any glue. Otherwise, I know it has option hands for having these like almost like shield guns, but I don't even know how I would begin to like leave that in there to glue it, because it's got so much wiggle no matter how hard you try to push it down in there. So I guess it's gonna have guns without barrels here for a little bit. Let's just move along. Oh, this is supposed to have skirt armor, isn't it? Interesting. Well, it's weird that they have you build that, like, last. Where's the other part of that? 42, 44. Huh. Let me quick build this, since it's part of the main, mech itself, I guess. Yep, those are not gonna... Nope. Okay, no skirt armor, because even no amount of tape is gonna hold those on there. That's all going in the box, which I guess I should probably toss these in there too, since without glue those are useless as well. Now let's see if I can get the arms for this build. Interesting how they're actually, you probably can't even see, the part itself is labeled 7A, 7B, 8A, and 8B. Interesting. Yeah, so I pair 7s with 8s, I guess. And then these are just supposed to hold the shields, I guess. Wait and see. this spindly little arm here is what holds the shield up when it's not held in the hand, I guess. I imagine, yeah, you collapse it up like so, and then that goes into this hole on the back of the kit like that. Now I just gotta build the other arm. There is supposed to be an extra gray piece that makes it that end of that little bit look a little bit more like a hand, but no tabs, no nothing, all glue for that. So I'm just gonna save that for another time. Oh, I gotta get the nubs on these two. Okay, so like this. There's still a nub on this. And then that shield goes in like that. I don't trust the stability of that long term. That little finger that it's clipped onto is just a little too thin for personal comfort, I guess, but should hold together fine enough for now. And this whole thing does articulate somewhat better when the whole thing is all together. Oh, shit. Come on. Okay. Both of the radar dish things sort of on its back. Just don't touch it too much and they don't go anywhere. I'm gonna put this Alright, it looks like then all that's left is the backpack and the buster launchers, or whatever they're called. So it's all built around this one section here with some god-awful nub placement. Jesus. Like, you see where those nubs are? Like, come on now. You couldn't have found a better place to put those nubs. Hopefully once this is off the runner, it's easier to manage. Then these solar panel looking parts come off. And then this extra little thruster. Oh, and okay. Cut you off. Okay, let's see if I can get these out of here without too much hassle. Yeah, once you have it off the runner, they're a little easier to manage, but still it's a weird place for those nubs to go. So this goes like there with nothing to hold it in, of course. These are meant to go in here, apparently. And there's enough friction in the plastic itself that they can just that thruster that's not wanting to cooperate. Huh. Well, tape it is. Tiny little round pieces here. Just a little bit of extra detail for the backpack. The holes there. Interesting. These are like almost like pins that hold this to the back, it seems, so. Oh. So this thing lays like that on the back. And then there are two holes in the back that these are supposed to feed through to, I guess. Let's see here. How strange. How strange. Everything about this is so bizarre. Shit. Of course, nothing wanting to go together is par for the course at this point. I'm gonna have to hold this a little closer to me so I can see what I'm doing. Nothing about this makes sense. Nothing at all. Kind of just want to call it quits because I'm already most of the way there and I just don't care anymore. You know what? I'm gonna... If I have anything I want to do with this kit, I'm just gonna save it for off camera. I'm gonna call it done for now. It's mostly complete. This is just so goddamn frustrating that I just don't want to deal with it anymore. So, if I could get this sumbitch back in there. Calling it quits here. Ashura Temple is easily my least favorite of the set so far. Wait, where am I gonna set this? I guess there will work. And I'm just gonna stuff the rest of this back into the box, and I will figure out what to do with it later. Okay, I'm just gonna take care of the nubs, just get them off the manual here. And figure out where the bat shoe instructions are, and I'm gonna hope and pray that that is a lot more smooth of a build than oh, lovely. Okay, well, gonna have to flip through the instructions here, which is great because it starts on these two pages and then it's on the other side of this one. So here's hoping it's a better build than the Ashura Temple was. I like this shade of purple that it has, though. I don't think that's coming across well on camera. And then the gray parts here have a slight bit of blue to them, and I mean, look at how big the Buster rifle is on this. It's huge. And it even has, hopefully this will show up on camera, it has the letters printed onto the switch there for, what does it say again? R and B. Yeah, so... And the instructions have you building this first, so sure, why not? This is going to be needing tape in multiple places. And I'm sure it's a lovely thing to remove a seam line off of. I mean, look at how long this dang thing is. Oh, uh-oh. So then, more nubs in questionable places, as usual. Okay. It has this little S-shaped piece that's supposed to go on there. I'm just going to leave that off, just so I don't lose it. 46. Let's see if this... And then 45 for the bipod. So that's a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, not including that, or including that part I left on the runner, 6 pieces for the rifle here. That nub is not wanting to come off. That's not nub. Okay. Yeah. No, obviously gonna need tape. Yep. So, probably gonna need tape in a couple of places to hold its shape. Interesting how it's hollow in the back here. I guess I wasn't aware that that was part of the design. And then I'm going to do one more for the front just so that it's not splitting open like that. Okay, and then the handle, which, how does this go in? Very clear instruction. Very clear. Yeah, that handle not holding in on its own. I'm just going to put that in the box. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same story for the bipod here. Yep. You're supposed to put a little dab of glue right there so it wouldn't articulate, obviously. Back into the box this goes, because I don't want to lose the so for now, that'll be it for the Buster launcher, Buster rifle. Nice lengthy thing there, for sure. Anyway, looks like the torso is assembled fairly straightforwardly here. So I need 32, 32, 33. And then I need 54, 55. And then the parts for the chest and torso itself, or torso and waist. I don't know what you call that. Interesting how the hip joint is split into two separate pieces like this. Kind of odd. These joints here have this interesting shape to them. There's a gap in the peg there, so I wonder how that's going to affect this. Okay, well right off the bat, the torso of the bat shoe is way sturdier than the Ashura Temple was. Hopefully, again, this will be a little bit more like the OG and hold together on its own fairly decently. Although I know for a fact this thing is not going to be able to hold up this gun, so we'll see how that goes. I'm going to skip ahead and build the head just so that I can do that. Oh wait, is it on this page? Oh, okay. Weird ways you gotta loop the cables around just to get them into the head on this one. Not holding my breath if these will hold in without glue, because the instructions literally say apply glue for the antenna here, but we'll see. It's unfortunate that you'll go to the effort to give the head of this thing a lovely sculpt and then split it down the middle with a seam line. Also, just a heads up to everyone watching, I'm gonna get this assembled here real quick, and then I have to get up for a couple of minutes to do something. But unlike last time, I will be back when I'm done with this thing I need to take care of IRL. Yeah, that's splitting up at the top. I'm gonna take that down real quick. actually has a double joint in there, which is interesting. So head is on. I don't want to try putting these tiny things on with tape. So I'm not gonna. Into the box they go. I will be right back in just a moment here. I have to take care of something. I'll be back to finish this here in 5-10 minutes tops. And I am back. So as I was saying, yeah, those antennae don't hold on. If it weren't for how tough it would be to get rid of the seam line on the head of this thing, I mean, it's got a lovely mold to it. It would need to for the bat shoe having such a unique head like it does. Oh, that head is on backwards. But yeah, you can have it. It's got a joint in the head itself and then a joint in the torso, so it's got quite a decent range of motion to it. There are modern kits that don't have neck articulation that good. Okay, I'm gonna break from the mold here a little bit. I'm gonna do the legs first. By that extension, we're gonna do the feet first. odd design for the foot. It's an interesting shape here. This is going to need to be because this says nothing holding it in, but just something that I was a little surprised by, if you couldn't tell. Let's see. Hopefully this can hold once the whole leg is on top of it. One foot, and then I gotta get another strip of tape here for the other one, which seems like it should hold. I'm afraid of that being fragile in the long run, but I guess I'll have to wait and see. Alright. Okay. So I need to build 2 of these. So that's all 6 of these parts here to make up the knee joint. Goes to show you don't need to overcomplicate things. Just the simplicity of this one is a nice break from the Ashura Temple. So there's our knee joints. Okay. And then I'm going to need 31, and I'm just going to cut both of them out. I think these legs are straightforward enough. I should be able to just cobble this all together. Piece by piece. Excuse me. Okay. More of what I would expect after the other 3 kits from this set that I've built so far. Very robust hip joint on this one though for sure. And it looks like the back skirt armor also feeds into this, I would assume. Oh, interesting. It almost looks like this doesn't actually have like a spreading hip at all. Which, I mean, if they expect it to hold up the Buster launcher or the Buster rifle, I wouldn't be super surprised if that were the case. Let's see. Wait, is that is correct. Interesting. I guess the cables are supposed to be in the fronts of the... Huh. It's more just, again, the way it's laid out in the instructions doesn't make some things as clear as they should be. So that's why I keep getting so confused here. Do I have this? Okay, yeah, no, that's the right direction. It's just something about this feels like it's the wrong direction. I can't explain it. But it's holding together fairly good on its own. I'm just going to put tape in as a prophylactic measure, I think. Okay, let's get everything together for the other side. Where did that other... Oh, it's over here. I would have thought this, like, panel on this part here would be like a kneecap, but it's for the back of the knee, it seems. And it is a double-jointed knee, but it looks like it has more room to swing forward than it does backward. That's kind of why I'm, like, so confused by its construction right now. And again, the thigh joint is holding together pretty good. Just gonna put tape down there just to keep it together. Okay. Gotta move this out of the way. And then literally just these parts here for the legs. I believe there is supposed to be, yeah, there's detail for the massive beam saber handles to go into the calves, but I might try and look for ways to have that attach not permanently if I ever want to maybe display it holding one of those beam sabers, but not sure. So yeah, this should finish off the legs here, except I gotta build the back skirts, I guess, and I think that might be another part I just have to leave off because it's gonna need glue. The legs on this one are shorter than I thought they were going to be. How odd. super happy that this is going together a lot smoother than the Ashura Temple did. Yeah, these are not as long as I thought they were going to be. Can I put this on without... Okay, that's going to need glue or tape. I'm going to leave the knee pads off just because they're going to need tape to hold themselves in. And then I'm just going to take a quick scan here. Where's number 30? The back skirts I'm just gonna leave off for now because those are gonna be like unable to do anything if I don't glue them, so just get a rough assembly going here. Yeah, this guy is gonna be kind of short compared to the others in the set, which is funny because I thought the Batshu was supposed to be like kind of a taller one. Yeah, well, I'm going to take a quick water break here. Let's get the arms built. 43. I'll make sure not to clip the joints for the hand again. I want to be extra careful with this one since it's turning out to be my favorite next to the OG. I'm gonna lie him down so I can hold this closer to the camera here. 19. Forearm holding together alright. The wrist has no articulation to speak of, and it's a single jointed elbow, which, I mean, I would kind of expect that. Let's see here. So there is going to be a detail that goes into the groove there. I'm just going to leave that part off. Okay, get to the forearm here. 8 and 5. And then I need 68 and 69. Okay, how do you go together? We might be getting into fiddly territory here, but let's see. Oi. This is the... Okay. What if I do this? Because this is the assembly for the shoulder. If I put it in there like that and have that help hold it together, does that make the rest of this easier? I might be onto something there. Closer to myself so I have a little more control over it, and hopefully not drop shit on the floor and then lose track of it. Where did that go? I gotta find... Oh, there we go, thank God. Okay, let's try that again. So what I'm trying to do is have it on the arm here to hold it together. I have this front part of it in place, and then I'm just going to try pushing the rest of it together through that, if that makes any sense. How does that? Oh, okay, interesting. I was looking ahead at the instructions at how the shoulder is supposed to attach to this to make sure I'm not getting ahead of myself here. Almost got it. Almost got it. Things just don't quite want to hold on together, and it's making it difficult. Arm is on there. I'm going to be careful with that while I get the shoulder part assembled here. See if that helps hold it together at all. Then I need 36, 35. So this little piece here is meant to help hold the tubing in place, but it should also hopefully help hold the part itself in place, or at least keep it aligned. Okay. This is okay. This is savable. Oh, man, with how easy the legs were going together, I think I got my hopes up too high for the rest of this. Always gotta be tape. I think I might just end the stream after I'm done with this kit because I forgot just how tiring it is to build retro things like this. Especially with me trying to keep it on camera so you guys can see it and whatnot. Oh. I'll use this to maybe hold this in place, or is it too stiff? Please just hold that. There we go. There we do not go. Stay together, please. For the love of God, stay together. Okay. Don't have high hopes for the shoulder joint when it's that loose, but at least it's holding together. Ugh, now I gotta do it all over again for the other arm. Yeah, that's pathetic. Well, one more arm, and then I'll see how well the weapons want to stay on it. Sorry, I zoned out there for a second. Just completely stopped. Oh yeah, and the elbow itself. least this part of the arm goes together without any fuss. Nice little break from the clusterfuck that is the rest of it. A little bit of flash on that part there. For the shoulder armor into the forearm feels like wearingly like fragile on this kid. It's kind of strange. Let's see if I can get this together without wanting to scream about it. Hindsight is 2020, right? That went just a tiny bit smoother, mostly because I knew what to expect, and for some reason that joint is stiffer than the right one. Try to flare it up there. Yeah, the bat shoe is smaller than I was expecting. If I carefully grab the Ashra Temple here, like, it's taller. I thought this would have been the same height as that. Yeah, that's just how to build the skirt armor, back skirt armor, which I'm skipping, so let's finish off the bat shoe and the stream. Okay. Huh. So the two arm-mounted weapons here. interesting just how these are molded for the detail that they have around their edges, but I imagine this is going to need tape to hold together. So yeah, I'm going to need to tape it down, but the whole thing, it's hollow on the inside and it has all these holes through it. It's kind of neat. Yeah, that's not holding together without some extra help. Now, will this hold into the arm without any issue? Kinda. Color me surprised. Can I... No, that's gonna break something if I try to actually pose with it. And then we have this other one here, which hopefully will play nice just like that first one did. This has just the itty-bitty little nubbins to help you line it up and nothing else, so you need tape. One piece ought to do it there, and then this goes in this direction. That one is not holding together like the other one is, which is sad. Is that? Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to go in. Yeah, and it just wants to push these two apart. I'm gonna see if I can just tape it down so that it at least has something there. Without having it try to come apart on me. Alright. That looks awful, but it's in there. Nope, no it's not. I'm gonna have to rethink my strategy here. I'm gonna tape the arm to hold it together and then see if that helps. Arm together, and it still wants to... Why? Okay, more tape. You will hold together. Son of a bitch. Okay, ain't no way that thing's coming apart unless I take that tape off. And now that holds in there, and it looks decent while doing it. Okay. Just gotta get the backpack built. Oh, it actually comes with caps to cover up the weapon holes there. Interesting. Well, it looks like the last thing I have to build is the backpack, but I'm curious, because it has these parts that you can do instead of the backpack. Because I think the backpack is like for space flight, and I think this is just for like atmospheric like use. I want to see if these hold in without any help. I don't think they will, but I'm gonna try. presence to it. Let's see if the backpack holds on in the same spot. So, okay, I guess I'll have to see if that'll work there. Oh, I missed a piece in the arms there, but I don't want to try taking them apart to put them back in there right now. But it's these pieces here going. Oh, there that goes. Anyway, it's these pieces here, these round ones, go in the arms, but I don't want to try and put them back in there, so I'm just going to call that runner done for now, while I get the stuff for the backpack here and see how this goes together. Let's get this backpack built, and then I'll probably just call it good there. Really sharp molding on this vent, though. If I could get the right side to face up there, and if I could get the webcam to focus on that, please. Yeah, very sharp detailing on that. I think this 5 hours of lo-fi music that I have on in the background is just looping the same 3 songs over and over again. I'm gonna pick new music real quick here. Sound to it. Alright, back to the backpack. has like a, gonna have like a sliding gimmick to it, I guess, but that also means that that doesn't have any like grip to it, so I'm gonna get the tape again here. So that I think the reason why I can slide like that is because this is meant to be like a standard use like spaceflight backpack that a bunch of different heavy metals are able to use, so it can slide so that it'll fit onto other heavy metals. Interesting touch there, because I wonder if it's actually compatible with, like, say the L-Gaim itself or any of the other like 1/144th kits from this line. That being said, it's holding together decently well. Just need a tape in a couple of places as per the norm for me building everything in this box. I spoke too soon, because now this doesn't want to stay in there. Problem with the mold on this one is keeping that vent from staying in place. Like, it's missing part of the like lip that's supposed to support it. Let's see if this fixes it. No, that part's just not going in there because I cannot get it to stay. And oh, sorry about that. Dropped a piece again. So close. Just stay together just long enough for me to hold you together with tape, for the love of God. Oh man. Christ. Something about this half of the backpack just does not want to hold together, and I do not understand why. I'm going to try doing it backwards here and see if that helps at all. y'all ever build a kit that almost wants to make you give up on the hobby? Jesus, dude, come on now. I want to like you, but you're being very unlikable right now. Ah, barely got it together, but I got it together. I'm gonna put these all back in their box here. Let's see if I can put this thing on without wanting to gouge my eyes out with a spoon. Okay, that is the right way. Well, barely, but it's in there. It's got its flight backpack. So that's the last one of the set. That was getting kind of exhausting at the end there, if you couldn't tell. So, I'm not sure when I'll get around to painting all of these, but for the time being, it's very fun for me to have these because, I mean, I love Heavy Metal Elgheim, the show. Hopefully I can get the high grade of the Elgheim itself here within at least a year would be ideal, but how about I lay everything out here, hopefully without anything disintegrating on me here. Leave the rifle with the bot shoe there while I grab the other two. The star of the show really is the OG there. Like, that one was just a blast to put together, and everything else was either boring or tedious. But yeah, everything's here. So I think I might actually do a video review on this set just because there's not a whole lot of coverage of it on YouTube as of right now, so I might as well put it out there for anybody who wants to know what to expect with these kits before buying them. But as just a quick preamble to that, great, and awful. So I'll try to see if I can get the rest of them at least partially assembled off camera before that, because that video is going to be a couple weeks down the line here when it does eventually come out. But this, the OG, I'm looking forward to painting the most, and I might honestly paint the bot shoe and leave it at that, because unless I have the time and the patience to wrestle with these two, I just don't know if it's worth it. But yeah. And just to point out yet again, it's just kind of funny to me how the bot shoe is the smallest out of all four of them here. Well, thank you all so much for watching this stream and the last one, and tuning into the VOD as that all, of course, goes up on the channel after these streams end. I know I said I was gonna maybe do some extra stuff at the end here since I wanted to go until 6, but I'm getting kind of tired and just wanna be done building right now because this and this really took it out of me to finish. So again, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next stream. I'm not entirely sure what it'll be as of yet, but I'm sure I'll think of something. Y'all have a good afternoon or a good evening, whatever time it is for you. Yeah, thank you.